Let's turn to Sodom and Gomorrah, the two cities. Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. There the Bible states it. Sodom and Gomorrah, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Are they still burning today? No, they are not. So what does that mean? Well, the Bible explains itself. 2 Peter 2:6, referring to Sodom and Gomorrah, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, having made them an example unto those that should live ungodly. They are the example, turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes. Psalm 37:20, the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of God shall be as the fat of lambs, and they shall consume into smoke. Shall they consume away? Into smoke. They shall be as though they had not been. So the consequences, my brother and sister, of the fire will be forever. But that's only the consequences. Fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. We read in Revelation 20, verse 9. And then it reads, and the devil that deceived them was cast in the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets are. And death and hell were cast in the lake of fire. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who only has immortality. So the consequences of the fire will be forever, but not the fire itself. It's quite logical if you think about it, my dear friends. Can it be that Cain is burning for 6,000 years now, and somebody else that's gone to hell a few weeks ago is burning only for 2 weeks? Does that make any sense to you? No.